I told you guys in the past, if a girl does not let you play in her hair, she's not ready to be kissed. This is my #1 sign to know if a girl is ready to be kissed. Woo! Let's go, boys. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, guys, man, welcome back to another video. And today we're talking about 3 things men do wrong on the first date that cause her to ghost you after. I've had my fair share of ghosts after the first date, guys. I will be the first one to admit it right here on camera. I've had girls who I've wanted to see again, and I never heard from them. I've had girls I've slept with on the first date, and then I've never heard from them again. I'm a very realistic and honest person. I like to first analyze my mistakes before I go to blaming women. Even though women are fickle, even though women change their mind, even though it's in a woman's prerogative to change her mind, I want to make sure that I hold myself accountable. So I want to tell you guys some of the things we're doing wrong on a first date that cause women to ghost, because they won't tell you what you did wrong, but I will. Let's get into the video, guys. But before we do that, stop the video, pause the video right now, guys, and go follow me on Instagram. Yes, pause this video, go to Instagram, FitXFearless, right? Go follow me, guys. I give fitness tips every single week, fashion tips. I give you guys advice, motivation every single week, and it's free. It's free. Following me and getting advice and everything is free. Go do that right now and then come back to the video. #1, what's the first thing that men do on the first date or on a date that cause women to ghost them after? Talking too damn much. Oh yes, this is a problem. A lot of guys look at a date as they're trying to get the girl to like him. This is the worst mentality you can have when you're going to meet a woman. This is what 99.99% of men do on a date. You go on a date hoping to get the girl to like you. So what you naturally do when you're trying to get somebody to like you, you're talking more. You're trying to fill in the gaps. You're trying to make sure there are no pauses. You're trying to make sure everything goes smooth. And when you're trying extra hard to do this, it comes across like you're needy. It comes across like you want this to go well. It comes across like you're hoping this goes well. So you start blabbermouthing. Any little pause in the date, you're trying to fill in the gaps. Pauses are natural. It's okay to pause. You know what I do, guys? This is what I do with chicks, and it works magnificent. I'm gonna teach it to you guys. Whenever I'm with a girl, I love when there's a natural pause, because the person who breaks the pause first is the person who it wants the interaction to go well. I'm gonna give you guys an example. A couple of days ago, I was with a chick. She came over, right? We were talking, and I could tell she was a little nervous. I made a move. She kind of pulled back. So I chilled out, and we were talking, and we kept talking, and there were a couple of pauses. I didn't say a word. Oh yeah, what would most guys do? There's a natural pause. The girl just rejected your first move. What would most guys do? So what color is your brain cells? You start saying dumb stuff. You start just blabbermouthing. I embraced it. I said, okay, it's a pause, that's fine. And then she broke the pause. She asked me a question. Every time I let the girl break the pause, she gets more invested in the interaction. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Every time I let her break the pause. There's a natural pause in conversation. Instead of me running my mouth, I let her break the pause. I let her get a little nervous. I let her get anxious and try to fill in the gaps. She gets more invested. And you know what happened the next time I made my move? I smashed. You know why? Because I came across as not trying too hard. When she rejected me, when she pulled back, what would most guys do? They try to chase a little harder. When there was a pause in conversation, what would most guys do? They try to talk and fill in the gaps. I came across as, oh, okay, this dude doesn't really care like if this goes well or not. Let me try to fill in the gaps. So when I made a move, I was doing it from a non-needy point. I was doing it from a non-needy stance. I wasn't, oh, can you get me to like you? Can you like me, please? No, I was chill. I embraced it. But that came from practice, guys. That came from me messing up. That came from me blabbermouthing every time there was a pause. And what I noticed was I was getting more and more invested while she was just chilling back and letting me do all the work. But whenever I let her fill in the pause, she gets more invested into me. And whenever I make a move, it's easier. Number 2, guys, not leading properly. This is another big one. Not leading properly. So women are naturally submissive creatures. Women want to follow a man's lead. This is how women are hardwired, guys. They are meant to be with men who can guide and protect them. Guide and protect them. I'm gonna say it again. Guide and protect them. A leader can guide and protect you. Okay, you want to set a date. You're asking her where does she want to go. In a date, you letting her lead the conversation. You letting her do everything. She has total control of the whole thing. When you let women lead, guess what's gonna happen? They ain't gonna give you none. She's gonna act more and more masculine. The more you let her lead, the more masculine she gets. The less in her feminine she is. The less submissive she's going to be to you. Understand how to lead properly. Not saying you need to be overprotective or excessively stern. Just make the decisions. That comes with planning. We're going here at this time, then we're gonna go here at this time. You set the rules. When in conversation, you lead the conversation. Don't let her lead it. You start off with some questions. You ask her some questions. She asks you some questions. You steer the ship. You're the captain. The moment you make her the captain of the ship, she stops being submissive to you. She gets out of her feminine. If you want to go somewhere else, you lead that interaction. If you want to change the topic, you lead that interaction. You're supposed to steer the ship, baby. She's gonna test it. Oh yeah, she's gonna test if you're really that leader you say you are. Women are gonna test you, and a lot of guys fail. They test your confidence. They become a little combative to see how you react to it. Are you gonna check it? Or are you gonna let it slide? The moment you let it slide, the less submissive she is. Women are bloodhounds for weak men, guys. They are bloodhounds for weak men. Any sense of weakness, she's gonna pounce on it because you just told her you cannot guide and protect her. So in order for you to be the person that she fully submits to, she has to completely feel that you can guide and protect her. So when she tests you, when she's being combative, when she's trying to steer the ship, you have to say, hey baby, I got this. We're gonna do this, this, and this. Let her follow your lead. If you can't lead properly, she can't trust you. That means she won't submit to you. Lastly, number 3, you never make a move or you make a move too early. This is crucial, guys, right? This is very, very, very crucial on why a lot of women ghost guys after the first date. Your sense of judgment on how the date is going is not so good. Some guys don't make a move at all. You come across as a friend. As you come across as a guy she's gonna put in a friend zone. Listen to me, guys. A lot of women love to smash on the first date. Believe whatever you want to believe, especially if she sees you as an alpha. If she's coming into that date with extremely high attraction for you, she's expecting you to seduce her. That's just what men do. That doesn't mean you're gonna sleep with her every time on a first date, but she's expecting a truly masculine man, a true leader, a man she has extremely high attraction for, to try to seduce her. Some guys wanna play the safe route. Some guys wanna be passive. What does being passive equal? Being feminine. Women are passive. So when she's expecting you to make a move and show your dominance and show your intentions and you don't do that, you're going to turn some women off. I'm telling you guys, I have made these mistakes. I have tried to play the safe route and not make a move, and I never heard from the girl again. I was like, but isn't that what she wants me to do? The mistake I made was she came into the date looking at me as an alpha. If a girl sees you as a beta male and you don't make a move, she can't care. She doesn't care. She sees you as a beta male anyways. She's hoping you don't make a move. She's hoping you wait to ask for some box in a year. She doesn't see you as a guy that she has high physical attraction for. It's when she sees you as an alpha, when she's expecting you to be dominant and assertive and you don't act accordingly, she loses attraction for you. It's as crazy as it sounds, this is how women are. And then you have the part where you make a move too soon. Oh yeah, I had one of my ex-clients, a chick, she told me this. She's like, she's on a date with a guy, everything was going good, and then he tried to kiss her And she was like, whoa, we never like even transitioned to that. And what she meant by that is, she couldn't explain it to him. What she meant by that, I understood exactly what she meant. He didn't set up that move. He didn't gradually get her more comfortable. He didn't gradually try to seduce her. He just made a move. You have to, it's progressions, guys. It's talking, it's touch, it's getting closer contact. You can't just go from a time a girl sit down to you trying to kiss her. It's progressions. It starts with maintaining eye contact, building that intensity, building that sexual intensity. It starts with that. Then it starts with some slight touches. Then it starts with getting closer. Then it starts with playing her hair. Then it goes to kissing her. I told you guys in the past, if a girl does not let you play in her hair, she's not ready to be kissed. This is my number one sign to know if a girl is ready to be kissed. I first, it's progressions. I first make sure I've established great eye contact and showed my dominance and assertiveness through my eye contact throughout the date. That's the first thing. Then we go to some slight touches. Maybe she slapped me on, she slapped my thigh, or, I grab her hand to, look her in her eyes or whatever. It's gradual. And before I do anything, I'm gonna, play in her hair a little bit when we closer together. If she's open to that, she's open to be kissed. You can't just skip those steps, guys. Women are not, they don't get that comfortable that quickly. You have to progressively get to that. That's the progression. So when you make a move too soon, you come across as unexperienced. You don't know what you're doing with women. You don't know how to seduce women. Men who sleep with a lot of girls understand that it's a progression. You can't just skip steps 1 and go to 5. I know every single girl I sleep with, guys, I know it's a progression to get her comfortable before I make a move. There must be eye contact, strong eye contact. There must be some physical touching first. There must be some comfort first. There must be some gauging where she is by playing her hair. I do all of that every time. I don't just go sit down on my couch, I start trying to kiss you. It doesn't work that way. You cannot make this mistake, guys. Please listen to me. If a girl sees you as an alpha, then you don't make a move, that kills her attraction. And if you make a move too soon, that kills her attraction too, guys. And you gotta understand, women are fickle. They lose interest, they gain interest like this. If you make these mistakes, you're going to suffer. She's gonna ghost you after. You'll never hear from her again. Women lose interest like this. She thought you were an alpha and you don't even make a move? Oh, not a beta male. I want me an alpha. Guys, I hope you guys understand that a lot of women are alpha seekers. Do you guys know what that means? A lot of women are alpha seekers. They need that dominant, assertive man that is gonna make it clear what he wants. When you don't show them that, they lose attraction. Or if you skip progressions and you try to make a move too quickly, she loses attraction too. And that's it, guys. Guys, make sure you're getting my course, The Woman Whisperer. It's on a great discount. You wanna be better with women? You wanna not make these mistakes? You wanna be solid when you interacting with women and come off as the guy who's alpha? Make sure you grab my course, The Woman Whisperer, in the comments, the pinned comments and description, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Love you, boys.